Hello everyone. So I am building a bookshelf today and I thought this would be a great start to me filming my bookish things with me today. So that's the first step, building the freaking bookshelf. I have a headache. Watching Frozen, and then my sister's gonna help me. Okay, hello everyone. It is pouring outside. I am on my way to take a test, but after that I'm going to Barnes & Noble to pick up Onyx Storm. Woo, I forgot earrings. Whoops, okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna pick up Onyx Storm. I did pre-order it, but it says it's not gonna get here till Thursday, and today's Tuesday, which is kind of weird, so I'm really scared that it's not gonna come in time, that it's just not gonna show up, and like they backward, like I don't know, something's gonna happen. I'm scared because usually things come, like when you pre-order them, they come to you that very same day. I don't know, so I'm just gonna go to Barnes & Noble, see if they have more copies after I take my test, and I'll just get a refund for my other book. So yeah, and it's like a rainy day, so it's kind of perfect honestly to go to the bookstore. Let's go. Okay everyone, I passed. I'm gonna go to Target to see if it's 11, so I doubt they're gonna have Onyx Storm, the exclusive Target edition, but I'm gonna check anyways. I'm back home and I got Dunkin'. I didn't get coffee though because I try not to drink too much caffeine during the day. I already had a cup of coffee this morning. I only limit myself to one cup of coffee a day usually. And I got a few too many things, I feel like. I got the stuffed bagel minis and hash browns. And then of course, as soon as I start unwrapping things, my dog's right there with me. I feel like we're off to a great start. I went to Barnes & Noble, I got Onyx Storm. Today I'm going to set up my bookshelves. No, I already set it up, as you can see. but I'm gonna organize my bookshelves. So first, let's look at this beauty. Okay, I did, as I said, I think I said it at least, I ordered it, I shipped it to here, but I'm scared it's not gonna come. It wasn't gonna come in time. I scared this was gonna run out. But I like the experience of going in store and getting the book and picking out a really good one, because sometimes shipped things scare me, just because I'm scared that they're gonna bring me an ugly copy. But in person I can pick out the freaking best copy ever, and look at this freaking best copy ever. Like, this is beautiful. I wanted, of course, to get the Target edition, but unfortunately they ran out super fast. However, this one's really pretty as well, and I will be returning the one that shipped to me because I just feel like I found the best copy for me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I should like go ahead and freaking start doing it because it is 2:03 and I have the energy for it, but I don't know where to start because I don't really have room to put books anywhere, like organize them and put them anywhere. What do I do? I could start with this maybe. I'm thinking contemporary, maybe fantasy. Well, no. I'm gonna figure it out. I wanted to state a few things. This is not a full video dedicated to organizing, simply because I haven't added any more bookshelves. Like, once I add more bookshelves, when I have room ever to add more bookshelves, I will do a whole like dedicated organizing bookshelves and building bookshelves video. I wanted to do this in this bookish thing because this is the same exact shelf that I had that my first build my first bookshelf with me. My house flooded, so I had to get a new bookshelf, unfortunately. So the same bookshelf. I just thought it would be fun to do this for a bookish video. And I have so many more books that I've read because this is how I organize it. Okay, read books go on the shelf. TBR books, unread books go on my book cart and up here. But obviously random books are up there. I have a whole bin, I have those, I have books scattered everywhere. We can finally put all my read books on here. I'm so excited. Okay, it is so cold today. It's like, well, it's Florida cold, guys. It is like, it's a cold front, so it is 57 degrees. It was pouring rain today, and that's the highest it's gonna go, 57 degrees, which is freezing in Florida, let me just tell you that. Tomorrow 39. What do you mean? But this is the best part of winter. I can cozy on up. It's gonna be cold all week, which is the best thing for me because I get used to the cold. In Florida, it's like, it's cold, then it's hot, then it's cold again, and it's cold in the morning, it's cold in the afternoon. I mean, it's cold in the morning, it's hot in the freaking afternoon, so you're so confused by the weather that it makes my sinuses all weird. Now that it's been a few days of cold, everything's kind of cleared up because I'm not dying. It's not going from cold to hot, so this is like my favorite time of winter.
And the way that she reacts to things, sometimes I'm just like so frustrated.
I have organized what was immediately out and not in boxes somewhere over here. My house flooded, but I literally, before the hurricane, I'm very paranoid, which very rightfully so. My house only flooded about like 8 inches, so my bookshelf had to go, but all my books were like up on top of shelves and everything, in bins and boxes, and like I put all of them up there. I was way too paranoid and it flooded, but thankfully all my books are okay. So Yes, what the ones that weren't in boxes I've organized, so I'm just gonna sort of place them somewhere and see how it works right now and see if I like the genres and authors there. Let's figure it out.
Main ones, but there's one who was kind of a main one in the second book. Really enjoyed their character. Also, does not give anyone a break. So.
Good news. I decided to take it all out and just organize it because that's easier, honestly. And I found room somehow. They're all over here, right over there. Kind of crazy. Bad news, I found my Magnolia Park series that I forgot about. Why is this bad news? I made a whole physical TBR video. Forgot I had those in storage. Completely forgot about them. So I think in the video I said I had 26 books on my physical TBR. Add 4, that's 30. So, and I literally bought 2 more books because I thought my TBR was going down because I had 26. And my goal is to have only 30 books on my TBR. So I bought 2. Thinking, that's only going to be 28 books on my physical TBR. Add 4 more. I'm gonna have to like add that into my physical TBR video somehow, like a little clip or something, but I can't believe I forgot. I genuinely can't believe it. I'm about to find out if one book fits there. So happy that fit. Okay, so I am thinking series / fantasy up there. Fantasy, contemporary, more fantasy. Oh, this is so hard. That's what I'm thinking right now though. I don't know. I really wanted to keep fantasy together, but I will have to share something with you guys that's a little personal. I live with my parents currently. Once I transfer, that's probably going to be a different story. But I do live with my parents currently. I love them so much. But they're getting better. But they are still very sometimes stereotypically, or what's it called? Sometimes they can be superstitiously religious. They don't like magic, which I'm like, Mom, Dad, there's Frozen and all these Disney movies. But whatever, off the topic. I have Harry Potter, but I flip them so they don't get angry every time they walk into my room. So unfortunately Harry Potter is gonna have to be flipped, so I have to keep them at my bottom shelf so they don't get mad every time they walk into my room. They are getting better at some stuff, but that's still one thing that I don't want to piss them off because it's their house. Nobody take that the wrong way either, because I still love them very much. Sorry, I get angry sometimes. Oh, I'm here. So like, still love them very much. They're still awesome people. They're just sometimes pick and choose sometimes where they're religious. And so I'm just gonna have to separate fantasies and whatever, unfortunately. We're gonna start with my favorite shelves. So
creative or call it. I think very but I feel like definitely like having the genres separated out. Like say I like specifically only read a certain genre,
no one talks about how exhausting this is. Like, I have a headache and I want to finish, and like as a perfectionist, any little thing that is disorganized or is disorganized like according to my brain pisses me off. So like this is really annoying.
That book that I just like not remember happening. I remember like the first time I finished a book and regretted reading it. Release date had been released yet. One of the events for my mental health because
I miss this series so much.
The book ends crazy because it's like I remember things happening in the book, but like they was like whenever I was like just under halfway, which is that is the majority of the things that I kind of like I forgot a lot of stuff from her. I feel like books I've actually ended up reading off of my TBR because I am like just depends on like what is available. It's looking to see which books I hit. I don't know like where that would be. But yeah, there's just like a couple of things. If I rearrange the books a bit, and then I will keep finishing the book or something.
I have finished. That was miserable. I'm gonna go through it really quickly. It's not gonna be in depth, but I'm gonna give you my final result, which might change or not. Don't love it, but at least all my books are there, and some parts I do really adore. These are all series. The only book that is not a series is House of the Cerulean Sea, but it's a fantasy, so I decided to pair it up with the fantasies. The Shadow and Bone trilogy, I've read these two. The last book I have not read, so that's why it's not up there. All series. This is another fantasy shelf. Warriors, my Warrior Cat series. And Fourth Wing. I love my freaking dragon. I love Toothless. My dedicated Addicted series. Because the Addicted series talks a lot about Marvel, I decided to put my Marvel and Marvel Pops next to it. I think it's very suiting. I think it suits it well. Don't know what I was saying. Then I have contemporary romances, except mine is Normal People. I have a lot of Colleen Hoover from the start of my reading journey in 2021. I didn't necessarily want it there because they're not like, these are some of my like favorite contemporary romance books. Didn't really want to put Colleen Hoover there, but I also didn't find it suiting to put her with Harry Potter because I just didn't like it. These are like thrillers, Harry Potter, memoirs, and then down here is the bottom shelf, and the reason that it's at the bottom is because I don't like YA, and these are also some of the books that I don't like. I have come to this conclusion that I don't like YA. I'm so sorry. Like, let's just look. This is 3 stars. This is 4 stars, my favorite YA. This is 3. Freaking 2 stars. I really dislike this book. 3 stars. These are all basically, this is a 3-star series. So I'm gonna give it some more chances, but I don't really like YA. And then these books I didn't love. The Song of Achilles, I have nowhere to put her. So, don't know. And then Every Summer After, just random, because I couldn't fit it here. So, I'm so happy. It looks so good. And when my room is clean, it'll look even better. It's a few days and I did try and start reading The Nightingale by Kristen Hannah, but I have been in not a slump but like a life paralyzation where everything that's going on in the world, which I am not going to talk about it right now, but everything is kind of like the intake of information and everything like that has been overwhelming, and I've been trying to like keep up to date and research a whole bunch of stuff that's going on right now, but it's just been really overwhelming. It kind of paralyzed me, like, and I haven't been able to read anything, so that's why this video has been kind of on pause, but we're gonna get back into it. I don't have homework that I have to do. Well, I have homework that I have to do, but I did enough homework today that I don't feel nervous about it tomorrow. So we're gonna continue reading Kristen Hannah's book, The Nightingale. We might switch over to like a Frida McFadden book, but I'm just gonna like see where it takes me, my mood. I'm on literally just page 2, so we will also be watching Zootopia while I read. I love these PJs, first of all, but The Nightingale did not work out and my mind just wasn't in it, so I have switched over. I'm currently reading The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I'm actually 47% through, so it's going pretty well. Here's the thing about Frida McFadden's books: they are not Shakespeare. Okay, the writing isn't groundbreaking, but it's easy to get through. It makes it easy to get through, and it's not too distracting. Like, writing can be bad or it is distracting you from the actual plot, but this just sometimes distracts me, but that's it. And it's going really fast. Like, I'm enjoying the plot. I'm trying to see where this goes. I'm trying to see if I can guess it, because I did guess her last plot twist and I rated her last book 3 stars, but they're just so easy to get through that I feel like it's gonna get me out of my like slump. So we're gonna read over the weekend, see if we can finish this for this bookish vlog, and I'll keep you guys updated. I feel like my first thoughts going into this book is this is literally every single woman's like worst nightmare. I think like this is like, I think every woman has thought about this. Like, what if my boyfriend's a murderer? Yeah. I think I have like ideas forming. Like, I'm almost 50% through this book. I have ideas forming already of what the plot twists were gonna be, and like minor plot twists, or like I'm trying to think of like literally everything to connect the dots here. Let me give you guys the premise of this book. Hold on. We start off with this woman named Sydney, and she's in New York City. She goes on this really horrible date, and this mystery man saves her from this really awful man. And that's kind of where the story kicks off, and it also goes back and forth from the present time to the past, but the past is a different perspective. It's from this other guy. The perspective from this other guy that's obsessed with this girl, and then we jump back and forth between those two different perspectives, one coming from Sydney in the present and then one coming from this other man in high school in the past. Very interesting. There was this one part, like 30 to 20% into the book, where I was literally on the edge of my seat, like, please don't tell me this is gonna happen. And now we're sort of at the part where Sydney meets with the mystery man again. Like, she finds him. There's a lot of different aspects of this book where, like, it could connect, so I'm interested in seeing how everything turns out. Let's keep reading.
Places that I've been to look for these books. Great it is on a hardback. Doesn't matter. I got it now. This is very
Okay, it's the next morning. I have two things, which aren't spoilers, but I love Jake. I hope he doesn't let me down. Two, some of the stuff this girl is doing, the main character, is so stupid. Like, the way she's thinking is like, something just happened that's like, he'll tell me I need to get a restraining order, and I just don't need to deal with that hassle right now on top of everything else. Are you serious, girl? Get that freaking restraining order. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? I would not just be like lollygaggling around. I mean, like, I have so much things other to do. Like, I shouldn't worry about my stalker right now. There are so many instances in this book where it's like, how is this person not getting caught, and why are we not asking the right questions? Like, why is the police not even asking the right questions sometimes? It's just like, I don't get how some of these people are not getting caught. Hello everyone, I just had breakfast with my family. There's music playing. I live in a Hispanic household, so it's gonna be loud sometimes. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. But I am 84% into this book, and things are probably gonna start unfolding, and I don't know what to think. Okay, I have a prediction, but I don't know if it's gonna be true, so I was contemplating telling what my prediction is, but obviously that's a spoiler. I'm just gonna say that I have a feeling that my prediction might be right, but who knows?
Really, the only way I can describe it is like, I want to read it.
Like, I knew it was coming, but it's think is different now. Oh my god. Something's happening. I am 89% through. I think things are gonna change up a bit. Let's talk about The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I finished it 2 days ago, so it's time to talk about it. I rated The Boyfriend 4.25 stars. I think that's what I'm settling with, because it took me a while to like know what I was gonna rate it. I'm just gonna read a review that I feel like perfectly sums it up, okay? On Goodreads, and I will put it up on the screen. Okay. This is a review from someone. It says, the main character is dumber than a bag of rocks, but I was entertained and the twist left me with lockjaw. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel about this book. I loved how fast-paced it was. It definitely got me out of like this little slump, and I think that's just what Frida McFadden's books do. I've only read The Housemaid and this one now. I rated The Housemaid 3 stars and I rated this one 4.25, so it's definitely a really good jump. Here's the real question. Did I guess the plot twist? No. I didn't guess it. I guessed it like leading up to it, like literally the page of. Like when I read the sentence, obviously I didn't get it. That didn't make any sense. But overall, not once did the plot twist cross my mind, and I thought I had it. Like I was like, oh yeah, I for sure got this. I know it's either this or this or this. None of them got it. And let me tell you this, I kind of liked the ending. Like the romantic part of me kind of liked it. Like I was like, okay, this is these two people, even though they're kind of crazy, these two people ended up together and these two people ended up together, and I'm like, you know what, the romantic side of me kind of ate it up, even though if you know you know. But I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just did think that Sydney, the main character, as I said before in the earlier clips, that I thought Sydney was kind of dumb, and that review perfectly summed up my feelings towards her. But it's okay. I really liked how fast-paced it was. Like anytime I'm in a slump, I feel like I'm probably gonna pick up one of her books now, so that's good. I definitely rate thrillers a little differently than romance books. I think the plot twist is really like what kind of determines my rating, if I guess it or not, and as well as pacing and writing. I overlooked Frida McFadden's writing a little bit in this one because I'm like a little more used to it now, but so that's why the rating is the way it is, because it's really determined by pace, writing, but mostly by the plot twist. and how the characters kind of develop. That is the end of this video. It was like this bookish video, which I feel like it probably, I'm hoping, turned out good. We did some really fun things, and I'm hoping I can make one of these videos in the future. I enjoyed filming it, and I think it's one of like the best videos to do when you don't have like a specific, like you don't have specific books to go for a specific video, because I feel like that just gets me in a slump. So yes, I hope you all tune in for future videos, and I really, if you have came back to these videos, I'm super happy you stayed, and I'll see you hopefully in my next one. Bye.